Did you know that in some states, you and your spouse can actually file for divorce together? Here's what that means and why it could make your divorce faster, easier, and way less expensive. Normally, in divorce, one spouse files what's often called the petition or the complaint. The other spouse gets served, and the whole thing starts off many times on the wrong foot. But in states that allow joint petitions, like California, Nevada, Colorado, and even parts of New York, you can skip the having to be served drama completely. At Hello Divorce, we've helped thousands of couples through every version of divorce: contested, uncontested, messy, amicable. And what we've seen over and over is this: when spouses can start the process together, the chances of a smoother, quicker divorce go way up. Now, on a rare occasion, we hear, "No way, I want to prove they're the one ending this." Or I'll hear, "I'll let them serve me and then I'll fight back." But remember, the ultimate goal is not to punish your ex, it's to get through this process with the least amount of damage and set yourself up with the best foundation possible for your next chapter. In New York, a pilot program is testing joint petitions in certain counties. If it works, it could roll out a statewide, a huge shift in how people divorce. California has historically allowed joint filing for years, but only for short term marriages with no kids, limited assets, and no spousal support. Starting in 2026, the law will expand to include more complex marriages. In many states, filing jointly means instead of weeks of paperwork or months of paperwork and deadlines, you file one set of forms together and move straight to your agreement. Usually, you need to agree on the major issues like property division, support, parenting time if you have kids. And if you're really close to an agreement just before you file, you might want to schedule an hour or two or three with a mediator to wrap things up, get to an agreement, and then file together. Filing together won't work for everyone, but if your divorce is amicable or at least cooperative, it can save you time, money, and stress. And in divorce, those are three things you don't want to waste.